Have you ever noticed how some people instantly grab attention while others fade into the background? The truth is, it's not about luck or looks. It's about mastering the art of connection, the kind of strategies that spark genuine interest, not boring compliments, not predictable lines, real tactics that make people lean in. As Will Rogers once said, you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and that impression begins the moment you interact. The secret? Creating mystery, intrigue, and fun without forcing it. Do this right, and you'll linger in their mind long after the conversation ends. So, if you're ready to level up your game, stay with me, because I'm about to share the ultimate connection methods that people find irresistible. Step 1. Embrace humor. Mark Twain said it best: against the assault of laughter, nothing can stand. Humor isn't just about cracking jokes. It's about breaking down barriers, showing confidence, and creating a sense of ease. A good laugh makes you unforgettable, and in building attraction, it's already half the battle. Step 2. Master playful teasing. Playful teasing is a powerful spark. It's not about being mean or putting someone down. It's about light-heartedly challenging them, showing you're not instantly swept off your feet. Done right, it creates chemistry and keeps the interaction exciting, something a plain compliment could never achieve. Step 3. Skip the predictable compliments. Think about it. How many times has someone heard, "You're beautiful," or "You have a great smile"? It's forgettable. Instead, aim for authenticity. Make them feel something beyond surface-level validation. This shows you're not impressed by looks alone. You value substance. And that's what makes you stand out. With these tactics, you're not just another face in the crowd. You become the person they remember, the one who made them laugh, think, and feel something real. Strategy. Create a memorable dynamic picture. This. With a playful grin, you say, "You know, you and I probably wouldn't work out." You're not rejecting them. You're creating a fun, light-hearted dynamic. This kind of playful pushback makes you stand out. It flips the script from one person chasing the other into two people enjoying the interaction together. While most people tiptoe around their words, you're sparking effortless flirtation. Here's the key. You're signaling confidence. You're showing them you see them as an equal, not someone to idolize, but someone to engage with on the same level. But there's a fine line. Too much teasing, and it can come across as dismissive or even annoying. The goal isn't to make them think you don't care. It's to balance attraction with charm. When done right, playful teasing creates a magnetic tension. It's the push and pull that makes them think, wait, do they like me, or are they just having fun? That curiosity keeps you in their mind, and the more they think about you, the more invested they become. Build trust through laughter. Here's what most people overlook. The person who can make someone laugh, even when they're feeling low, is the one they're most likely to trust. Why? Because laughter shows emotional intelligence and resilience. It makes people feel safe, even in moments of vulnerability. That's powerful. So embrace humor. Use it to connect. It doesn't just lighten the mood, it deepens the bond. The power of mirroring body language. Now, let's talk about something almost magical, mirroring. Imagine you're in conversation. Without even realizing it, you both lean in. Your gestures sync. It feels like a dance. That's the power of mirroring. Done subtly, it creates an invisible bond. It's not about copying, it's about alignment. A silent exchange of energy that draws you closer. When you master this, conversations don't just flow, they connect. Oprah Winfrey once said, "If you want to connect, lean in. And she's right. Leaning in shows engagement and sparks the kind of subconscious connection we all crave. But it doesn't stop there. A slight head tilt while maintaining eye contact adds even more depth. It's such a small action, yet it speaks volumes. It says, I'm here, I'm listening, and I'm genuinely interested. The beauty of this gesture lies in its simplicity, yet its effect is profound. On the other hand, glancing around or looking over someone's head communicates the exact opposite: disinterest. Scientists have even studied this in slow-motion videos, uncovering tiny microsynchronizations, subtle gestures so delicate they're nearly invisible to the naked eye. Quick nods, slight finger movements, stretched lips, or tiny twitches. These mirrored signals between close friends show how our brains interpret similarity as closeness. Even if we're not consciously aware of it, our brain is essentially saying, this person gets me. And isn't that what we're all searching for? So, try it next time you're in conversation. Mirror, subtly. Lean in when they lean in. Nod when they nod. Tilt your head just enough to show you're engaged. The magic lies in subtle reflection, not obvious imitation. Do it naturally, and you'll be surprised at how it transforms your interactions. Now, let's talk about reversing the rules. Playfully imagine you're talking with someone who's intrigued by your presence. There's mystery, a spark of tension. But what truly pulls them in is the element of challenge. People love a chase, not the kind that feels uncomfortable, but the kind that's playful and engaging, keeping them guessing in a fun way. Ask yourself, are you the person who goes along with everything, or the one who adds a little spice? That playful resistance makes people lean in and want more. Here's how you can do it. While flirting, you might say something cheeky like, "My mum warned me about people like you, the kind who totally take advantage of me." In that moment, you're flipping the script, suggesting they're the one trying to win you over. It frames the interaction so they feel like the pursuer, which taps into their natural drive to chase. The key? Keep it light, fun, and never too serious. Timing is everything. If someone is passionately talking about their love for painting or cooking, don't just nod along. Instead, smile and say, "You're going to have to prove that. I'm not sure I believe you. Show me what you've got." That playful challenge creates a dynamic back and forth that feels exciting, stimulating, and a little irresistible. Flirting is powerful, but timing is everything. You can't just throw playful lines into a serious conversation. If the moment is too tense or formal, it'll land awkwardly. Instead, wait for the right atmosphere. When you're both laughing, relaxed, and clearly enjoying each other's company. That's when teasing works its magic. The beauty of playful banter is that it flips the script. Instead of chasing someone's attention, you create a dynamic where they feel like they need to earn yours. Think of it this way. Real chemistry is born from the mix of tension and ease. You don't want them to know exactly where things are going. For example, in a light chat about baking, saying, "I bet I could make a better cake than you," sparks friendly competition. Suddenly you're not just talking, you're playfully challenging each other. That subtle rivalry pulls them deeper into the interaction. Anthropologist Dr. Helen Fisher has studied how playful competition fuels attraction. She explains that this kind of teasing triggers dopamine, the feel-good chemical linked to pleasure and excitement. That's why it works. It keeps the brain engaged and the heart racing. But remember, the key is balance. You're not trying to one-up her or put her down. You're showing confidence by being willing to laugh at yourself and at her while keeping things light. It's a back and forth dance that builds tension, fun, and attraction, leaving her thinking about you long after the conversation ends. So next time the topic shifts to something she's passionate about, ask yourself, Will you just nod along? Or will you throw in a playful challenge that keeps her guessing and craving more? Number 4, let your eyes flirt. Have you ever noticed the power in a single glance? Eye contact is one of the most underrated tools in attraction. Just holding someone's gaze for a moment can send a powerful message, sometimes louder than words. The eyes don't lie. They reveal confidence, curiosity, nervousness, and even desire. Women, especially, pick up on these signals instantly. That's why mastering controlled eye contact is so important. Hold her gaze just long enough to show intent, but not so long that it feels overbearing. Done right, your eyes become your secret weapon for connection. Picture this. You're in a grocery store. Across the aisle, you catch her eye. You hold her gaze for a few seconds, ground it with a relaxed smile, and then, calmly, look away. That tiny moment speaks volumes. It's like saying, I see you, and I'm intrigued, without uttering a word. Why does it work? Because curiosity is magnetic. As humans, we're drawn to what isn't immediately obvious or fully available. That fleeting eye contact, followed by breaking it, plants a seed of mystery. It's like leaving a door half open, inviting her to wonder what's on the other side. Most women don't want everything handed to them. They want a spark, something that keeps them guessing, and controlled eye contact does exactly that. It strikes the perfect balance, confident but not pushy, interested but not desperate. That's what makes it powerful. When you look away at just the right moment, she's left asking herself, wait, was he interested or not? And now you're on her mind. And this isn't just theory. Psychology backs it up. Studies show eye contact activates the brain's reward system, heightening attraction and interest. Albert Mehrabian even revealed that 93% of communication is nonverbal, which means your eyes often speak louder than your words. That's the beauty of it. With nothing but controlled eye contact, you can create tension, intrigue, and connection silently. So stay calm, stay composed, let your eyes do the talking, because it's not just about her noticing you, it's about making her feel something. That spark of curiosity, that's where the real magic lives. Flirting is like a dance. Step forward, step back. The glance, the smile, the timing, it's what pulls her closer. Eye contact is your secret weapon. It doesn't just grab attention, it creates intrigue. A single look can spark electricity without a single word spoken. That's the kind of first impression she'll never forget. Now, let's talk about the ultimate weapon, push and pull. It's a playful back and forth, showing interest, then pulling away just enough to keep her guessing. Step in, step out, tease, then soften. It's this rhythm that keeps the spark alive. Here's how it sounds. You're a danger to my sanity. I should probably keep my distance. That smile of yours? You're making it really hard for me to stay away. You're too charming for your own good. I might start liking you too much. See the pattern? One moment you push away, the next you pull her back in. Done right, it's light, playful, and magnetic. And here's the hidden art most guys miss, the emotional roller coaster. When you create little waves of excitement and curiosity, you trigger dopamine, the same chemical rush people get on a roller coaster. That unpredictability makes the connection addictive. Think of it like this. She feels your interest at a 6. You tease and drop it down to a 4, then build it back up to an 8 or 9. Those shifts keep her hooked. The key, respect and balance. Too much push and you'll seem cold. Too much pull and you'll lose the spark. But when you mix them with warmth, humour and mystery, you create attraction that's unforgettable. So, next time you're in conversation, add a little push, then pull her back in with a smile. That's how you turn a simple interaction into something she feels. Have you ever noticed how the best shows always end at the most suspenseful moment? They don't give you closure. They leave you hanging, eager to see what happens next. Now imagine applying that same principle to your conversations. When the vibe is great, she's laughing at your jokes, the chemistry feels alive. That's your moment to end it. Don't wait for the energy to fade. Take control. Leave on a high note. You might say something like, "I'd love to keep talking, but I have something I need to take care of. Let's pick this up soon." What you're doing here isn't shutting the door. It's leaving it wide open. You're sparking curiosity, planting the thought of, what's next, in her mind. Psychology shows that people crave what they can't fully have right away. Anticipation is powerful. It lights up the brain's dopamine system, making her eager to see you again. You're creating mystery, and mystery is magnetic. She walks away smiling, still thinking about you long after the conversation ends. That's the art of leaving them wanting more. Number 7, the exquisite power of a simple touch. Touch is one of the oldest forms of human communication. Without saying a word, it can express anger, comfort, attraction, or care. Studies show we interpret touch with up to 83% accuracy. That's how deeply wired it is into our psychology. So here's the question. What energy are you sending with your touch? Is it a playful brush, a gentle pat, or a firm grip? When it comes to flirting, there's a simple principle, the 5 in 15 rule. Aim to touch her 5 times during a 15-minute interaction. It doesn't have to be dramatic. A playful nudge, a light touch on the arm, or even during a handshake, done at the right moment, it instantly deepens the connection. And then, there are the 3 H's of intimacy. Hands, hips, and head. A casual touch of the hand while laughing. It's subtle, but it sparks warmth instantly. Guiding her gently with a light touch on the hip, it signals care and attention. And the head, this is the most intimate territory. A playful brush of hair or even a friendly tap, this creates a closeness words can't. When used with confidence and authenticity, even the smallest touch can transform a moment into something unforgettable. Intimacy is more than just closeness. It's communication without words. So, next time you're connecting with someone, ask yourself, what message am I sending with my touch? Sometimes a small, thoughtful gesture can completely shift the energy of the moment. The truth is, mastering the art of touch is about subtlety. Often, it's the lightest touch that leaves the deepest impact. Conclusion. At the end of the day, building real connection isn't about playing games or using manipulative tricks. It's about authenticity, confidence, and genuinely making someone feel valued. When you apply these thoughtful techniques, you don't just spark attraction, you create the foundation for meaningful, lasting relationships. And remember, the most powerful tool you have is authenticity. That's what will always make you stand out. If you found this video helpful, support the channel by liking, subscribing, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.